Okay, so we've all seen AI that can chat, write code, and even make some pretty wild images. But things are really starting to change. We're moving past just having conversations with AI and into a whole new territory where AI doesn't just talk about ideas, it actually builds them. We're talking about full-blown functional applications.
And that's the big question, right? How do you take the incredible brainpower of a large language model and get it to do real work in the real world? It's one thing for an AI to describe how an app should work. It's a completely different ballgame for it to actually build it.
Because right now, there's this huge gap. You can have the smartest AI on the planet, but turning that raw intelligence into a polished, working application that people can actually use, well, that means dealing with databases, servers, user interfaces, the whole shebang. And honestly, that's a massive hurdle for most of us.
And this is exactly where a platform like Abacus.AI comes into the picture. They've basically set out to solve this exact problem, to be the bridge that connects that brilliant AI brain to a functional body that can actually interact with and change the world.
So what is Abacus.AI really? Think of it like a complete toolkit or an assembly line for AI. It's a single platform that handles everything, from customizing your AI model to deploying it at scale and hooking it up to all the data and tools it needs to get stuff done. It's the factory where AI concepts become real products.
Probably the easiest way to wrap your head around this is with an analogy. You have models from places like OpenAI. That's the brain. It provides all the raw intelligence, the reasoning, the thinking power. But a brain on its own can't do much. Abacus.AI provides the body, the arms, the legs, the senses, the whole framework that lets that brain actually act, connect, and perform tasks in a real application.
Now, the heart of this body is a feature they call DeepAgent. And look, it was already pretty impressive, but a brand new update just gave it some serious superpowers. We're talking about new capabilities that are going to fundamentally change what you can build.
This update really boils down to 4 game-changing upgrades. First, it gives your AI long-term memory by letting it connect to databases. Second, it lets you make your apps look truly professional with custom domains. Third, it connects your AI to the rest of your digital life through API integrations. And maybe the biggest one of all, it can now take you from just an idea all the way to a fully deployed, live application.
So, what does this mean in practice? Like, what can you actually build with this stuff? Well, now you can build a CRM that actually remembers every single customer interaction. You can launch a totally polished app on your own website, not some generic, clunky URL. You could build a tool that automatically pulls documents from Google Drive or sends updates to your team on Slack. Heck, you can even build full-on web apps with user logins.
And here's the kicker, maybe the most surprising part of this whole thing. The price to get access to all of these new advanced features is just $20 a month. I mean, stop and think about that for a second. You're getting what amounts to an AI developer and an IT department all rolled into one, on call 24/7 for the price of a couple of coffees. That's just incredible. It makes this kind of power accessible to literally almost anyone.
Okay, so let's step back for a second. What's the real impact of all this? This goes way beyond just being a cool new piece of technology. This is about fundamentally changing who can build things and what they can build. It's kind of like getting a new partner for your projects, a new kind of co-founder.
And that's why I absolutely love this quote from the source material. It just nails the feeling perfectly. For every person out there who has a brilliant idea but doesn't have the years of coding experience to build it, DeepAgent can literally step in and fill that role. It's the engineering partner that can help turn your vision into actual working code.
So here's what it all boils down to for you. This means you can build seriously powerful, intelligent tools without getting lost in endless lines of code. It means you can launch professional, polished AI apps way faster and for a tiny fraction of the traditional cost. But most importantly, this is a huge step in democratizing creation. It empowers entrepreneurs, students, creators, anyone with an idea, not just expert programmers, to bring those ideas to life.
We're moving into a future where the main thing holding you back isn't your technical skill, it's just your imagination. The tools are here, the platform is ready to go. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build with it?
And that really is the ultimate question, isn't it? When the barriers to creation are this low, when you have the ability to build intelligent, connected, professional applications this easily, what's the first thing you would bring to life? What problem are you going to solve?